One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare. Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Let's go.
Oh, you are going to regret that, you little. Skyrim is a brilliant game, and in my opinion, you are not a true gamer unless you have 700 hours of this game under your belt, which is hard not to, because it's on literally everything. Hell, I bet if I put a copy of it in my fridge, I could get it to play. Besides some obvious flaws in the game, dear God, Bethesda has done a really good job integrating what was already a really good game on its own into virtual reality, which I think is really cool. Which is why I'm making this video, to show what is in the game and my opinion on the game. So stick on to the end and I'll put some bloopers in myself, I don't know. This is actually the first version of Skyrim I have played, and the only reason I have played is because it came with the VR headset in a bundle, and I'm glad it did, because it just makes you feel glorious while playing it, and do recommend getting it. Just before we start, there's some things I need to say. The default rotation is snap rotation. I've changed this to smooth because with snap it breaks the immersion and just makes me feel nauseous or something like that. I don't know what the proper thing is. Next is make sure the room you play in isn't a mess, because when you take the headset off, you will not be in the same place you started playing and you'll be on the other side of your room. Trust me. The main thing for me in this game is being able to delve into a vast world full of mystery and adventure and everything like that, especially since this is the first version of Skyrim I've played. Into another dimension.
There. My lord, we should send troops to Riverwood at once. It's an...
How can I help a brother now?
Another flaw to this game is that most characters only have about 1 or 2 lines mostly, and I just don't really think that that's very good. Like, come on Bethesda, you make big open world, at least you can fit a few more lines in for characters.
Do you get to the Cloud District very often? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you don't.
I take it back, this is the best game ever. 10 out of 10. The map is also enormous. I could 100% the game and still not see everything there is to see in this game. And this is the only game where I don't use fast travel. The visuals may not seem like much at first, but it gives the game a charm it wouldn't have otherwise. And just walking in this world feels brilliant. The soundtrack is also brilliant. Once you actually get into the game, that's when it gets at its best, and it makes this one much better. If you get to like a high point and just stay off into the distance while the music is playing, it makes you feel like a badass. Here's a clip of me doing just that. May not seem like much there, but if you're actually in the game and hearing that music and looking off into the distance, it's brilliant. As I said earlier, glorious. It's absolutely glorious. It makes you like a child. Well, a child that knows how to kill multiple people with every weapon imaginable. That's besides the point. There's also a lot to do in the game that doesn't involve any other missions or side missions or just missions in general. Like buying a house, sightseeing, getting a wife/husband, depends on what gender you're playing, adopting a kid. Hell, pick a random direction, just walk, and you're bound to find something absolutely brilliant to do. That's what I like to do anyway. So I ended up on Whiterun before my PS4 got corrupted. Press F to pay respect. And that is all I've got to say about this masterpiece of a game. Something this big and scripted is new to me. Well, it didn't seem too big now because it's like 4 minutes, but this has taken me all of today and some of yesterday just to write the script, and the rest of today to do all the rest of it. So it's big for me. So I hope this definitely works as a video. So goodbye folks.